There's no, I don't bite. Sean Saint says, hiya, Craig Chamberlain. Took me a minute, but I got a good question for you, I hope. Now that the new gen consoles are out, how can we make sure to take care of our last gen systems to extend their life as long as possible with proper cleaning? For example, the PS3 500 gig slims, because you know, that's what I have. Sean, I was talking to Chris about this today, and we are in a very interesting predicament with these legacy systems, and you are actually kind of thinking ahead, because when I was talking to Chris, we have this other show, guys, it's called the Craig and Chris Show, and we discuss video games and other news that interests us. And it's really a lot of fun. It's a very laid-back, casual co-op show, we call it. And the gaming arena we're in right now, with all the game systems, everything's going digital download, everything's going non-physical copies. And I was shocked. I went out and bought a regular Wii, and did you guys know that GameCube games are worth a lot of money? Apparently, there's a huge demand for these GameCube games, and for all these older Nintendo, Super Nintendo, like, the dollars on these games are high now. And I'm like, man, we really need to take care of our consoles and keep all of our games. I traded in games back when Nintendo was like brand new. Super Nintendo was brand new, and I got like maybe a couple bucks for them. These games are going for $50, $100, $200, $300, $400 a piece. These games. I kid you not. I should have hung on to them. So your question's a very good one, Sean. How do I take care of this technology? Because obviously, this stuff's going to be worth something someday. Well, I'm going to tell you this. The games are probably going to be worth more than the consoles. You're probably always going to be able to find a PlayStation 3 of some kind. The equipment, the hardware, or some way to kind of replicate it, even with Super Nintendo and Sega and all that, that's still true. But the games, make sure you guys hang on to your games. Don't sell them. Don't trade them in. Don't make my mistake. Hang on to them for like 15, 20 years, and they'll be worth like real money. I'm shocked. I couldn't believe it. But taking care of your consoles is kind of an interesting question, because it's the same way you take care of any other piece of hardware. Proper cooling, make sure it's sitting on a well-ventilated area, a cool area, flat surface, no carpet, none of that. Make sure the environment is non-dusty, non-smoking. Non-dusty, non-smoking area. So did you know that cigarette smoke is like one of the primary causes of computer malfunction? I have a computer in my office where we have one employee who smokes in his office, and it kills that computer. That computer has more hard drive failures, more motherboard failures, more sound card failures, more anything failures than any other computer in the entire building. Cigarette smoke's a big one. Dust is a big one. I would regularly probably get a can of compressed air, unplug the unit from the wall, and spray out the vents with a can of compressed air. Don't put it in there too close. Make sure the compressed air is rated for computer hardware, like laptops and stuff, because you don't want to have too much pressure. You can blow off fans and pieces of hardware and stuff like that. Don't want to mess with that. But really, that's, I would say, probably the best approach you could take. And other than that, just generally make sure the environment isn't too high humidity, no extreme temperatures. Don't stick it in your closet where it gets below sub-zero or over 100 degrees with 4,000% humidity, that kind of stuff. I mean, really, it's like the same thing I would recommend for maintaining a computer or a laptop, and that's it, because that's all they are now. That's all those consoles are now. They run hot, and they have fans, they have ductwork, and really the same stuff damages electrical equipment. That's always damaged gaming equipment. So, good choice on the PS3. I hope you've played all of the, oh man, whoa, brain fart. Drake's Fortune, what are they called? Oh no, really? That's bad. I can't remember. Uncharted. Yes, I hope you've played all of the Uncharted, and I hope you've played the Last of Us series, because those are amazing. Good question, Sean, and thank you for it.